just finished up with my makeup. I'm gonna quickly curl my hair as I talk to you, but welcome to today's video. It's a very exciting one, as I feel like I say at the start of every video, but specifically today is an exciting one for me because we're gonna be doing all of my favorite things. So let me go grab my curling iron and we're gonna put some curls back into this hair because I don't really know what happened. I tried to use a curling one last night and it just didn't do anything. So I brushed them out. We're gonna start again. So this is the curling iron I use, in case you're wondering, the Lange one. It's basically a straightener with like a curled barrel, so you can curl or straighten your hair. I don't use it for straightening, I just use it for curling, and it's like honestly my favorite. Today's video is exciting because basically what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna do all of my favorite things. I created a list the other night that was kind of just, I could pick like 10 or so things that I would want to do for like an ideal day that would make me at the end of the day say like, oh, this was the best day I've ever had. And it's all such fun stuff, such like little romanticizing my life things. I love going book shopping, as you probably know if you've seen literally any video on my channel. I don't do it as much as I used to just because I feel like I was spending so much money on books. Today we are going to make a little trip to my favorite independent bookstore. They always have so many books. Like, I'm always shocked at the amount of books that they have in there and the different titles, because you know, sometimes you go into an independent bookstore and there are books that you maybe never have seen before, or books that you wouldn't necessarily find at Barnes & Noble, but they have pretty much every single title that you could want, unless it's like an indie published indie author type of book. I'm gonna bake my favorite cookies ever, which are Taylor Swift's chai tea sugar cookies. You should make them. I will leave the link to the recipe down below, but it is very easy to find. Like, if you just search it up on Pinterest, Taylor Swift cookies. I love bringing them places because literally everybody loves them. I have never met a person who hasn't liked these cookies. Even the people in my family and my friends that don't like Taylor Swift herself, they're like, oh, I gotta say, she makes a good cookie. I'm like, yeah, and she makes good music too. And then I love to read and write. Writing is something that I love to do. If you didn't know, I made a couple writing videos years ago on my channel that are still public to this day, unfortunately, because they were pretty popular. But I have really been getting back into writing, which is exciting. We're gonna write in my work in progress today, which I'm not gonna tell you a lot about just because, you know, I feel like this is the book of mine that's going to end up being published. The only other things that I'd love to do are drink tea, because I have become a tea drinker. I've been trying to use up the tea bags from the chai tea we got for making those cookies around the holidays. So I've been drinking chai tea and it's low-key really good. We'll probably drink some of that later. And then the only other thing I want to do is I have been obsessed with Zoe Suggs videos and vlogs. You probably do know who she is. She was Zoella when YouTube like was first becoming like a big thing. And now she's a mom of two and I'm just obsessed with her vlogs. They just make me feel so cozy and comforted, which I know I'm not alone in that feeling because everybody always comments on her videos being like, oh, I just really needed this comfort today. I think we're gonna watch some of her vlogs tonight, which, I mean, do I do that every night? Pretty much every night, but we're gonna just make a point to do it tonight. I think I'm just gonna finish up here and then I will catch you when we're at the bookstore. That would be so embarrassing if there actually was and I was like, oh, there's no one up here. If you come here, you should come upstairs because they have a ton of like YA books up here. So if you don't see something you like downstairs, up here, they're gonna have a lot more. I don't really have a book in mind. I feel like a lot of books I'm waiting for need to come out in paperback first. I'm gonna browse. I wanted to show you really quickly Oh, if I can reach it, hold on. I don't know if you could hear me. I was like scared to talk, but anyway. I also got Spare, which is a book that I have been reading for school because we have to read nonfiction this year for my English class for whatever reason. I have been reading this in ebook form, so I decided to pick it up because I felt like the ebook was going to take me a really long time. I don't know why. It was like around 700 pages on the ebook, and I think we're gonna go to lunch now, and then when we get back, I will probably continue on with my list of my favorite things. We are about to make the cookies. I changed into my Eras Tour shirt because I was feeling festive. I have the recipe right here. I printed it out a while ago, and then I have just like the icing on the back. As I said earlier in the video, I will put the whole recipe down below, whether I link it or just type it out. They're actually so easy to make, so I recommend giving them a try if you haven't made them before. And it's all pretty much stuff that I feel like we at least have already in our kitchen. So yeah, let's get baking. It is currently 9:54 in the evening, and I just wanted to come on here and end the vlog. I seriously had the best day. I feel like sometimes life can become so busy that we can forget to really take the time to kind of do the things that make us happy and bring us joy. And today I feel like I really reconnected with that side of myself that really enjoys, you know, having hobbies and doing things that bring me joy and just like living and romanticizing little things in life. I hope that anybody who watches this video takes it as a sign to do something similar in your life, because honestly, I cannot recommend this enough. I just journaled about my day, which is something that I've been loving doing recently, journaling just about my days, about my feelings. A really nice way to kind of capture memories and to make sure that I'm like cataloging everything in a way so that my future self can look back on it and like people in my future can read it and kind of know where I was at what point in my life. That was really fun. I really liked seeing all of the fun things that I did today, kind of in my own little reflection, which I will post on Instagram, by the way, so make sure you're following over there. My socials are linked below as always. I had such a great day, and I'm so happy that I decided to film it and bring you along with me. I'm glad that we shared the day together, and I hope you took something away from this video and maybe are gonna make a day to do this kind of stuff. Or even just like taking a couple minutes out of your day to like make a cup of tea if that's something that brings you joy. It doesn't have to be a full day of things. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you're following along, you have your post notifications on so you never miss an upload. I feel like maybe I'll start making more videos like this. Maybe I'll do a couple romanticizing my life type of videos. Those are always so fun to film. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.